Black Clover Chapter 292 really goes to show that with hard work, determination, and the ability to never give up in the face of absolute defeat, you really can make your dreams come true. And honestly, that's always been the main theme of the series, and I think this is why I personally love Black Clover so much, and I think honestly we can get something from this. So with that being said, let's just jump straight into, hands down, probably the greatest chapter ever, Black Clover Chapter 292, Know Your Limits. Jumping straight into it, ladies and gentlemen, the chapter starts actually 6 months ago. This is most likely around the time where Magna was actually rejected from the Heart Kingdom, if you remember all that. Magna's actually on the floor begging Zora to teach him how he fights, because for those of you that don't remember, Zora himself is also a peasant, but he uses trap magic in a way that lets him far exceed what he's capable of ash magic. Remember, Zora's own grimoire magic is ash magic, and we've only ever seen him use that one time. We'll talk about a little bit about Zora more into the future, but Magna goes on to say, in the Heart Kingdom I learned that to draw mana words and use mana method you need an extraordinary amount of magic power, but you were able to pull it off, which references that Zora's trap magic is very similar to what the Heart Kingdom uses. And Magna even goes on to say, but you're a peasant, but you're able to do this. Teach me how to do this. Let me reach luck. I want to be able to stand with luck, and I don't want to fall behind and make a burden to the Black Bulls. And honestly, this was really heart-touching, because for those of you that don't know, the Magna slander before Chapter 291 was insane. Everybody would say that Magna would get squashed. If Magna walked onto the battlefield, he would get squashed. 1 second, Dante would kill him. 1 second, Vonica would kill him. 1 second, Xenon would kill him. And now that the Devils are coming out, it was a joke. It was an actual joke to bring Magna up, and you would get attacked for it no matter what you tried to do. So this chapter and last week's chapter really goes to show that Yuki Tabata never forgets about his side characters, and honestly that is something very good. I do also want to say, guys, as always, this is the fan translations to Black Clover Chapter 292. If you want to read the official translations, be sure to be here on Sunday, where we're also live streaming on May 9th. So with that being said, let's continue. So Zora then gets a flashback to his father, how a low-class magic knight made it into the Magic Knights, and he tells Magna to get up. He never wants to see Magna kneeling ever again, and Zora already had plans to teach Magna, because he believes that in teaching Magna, he could too learn something new. Magna follows Zora into, it looks like a little bit outside of the Black Bull's base, and it's Zora's like shed or something. It looks like a secret base that Zora built, and oh my god, this looks directly out of Jujutsu Kaisen. There are papers and papers of research. This is all the stuff Zora has been doing. We see a lot of different stuff in here, so I am very excited for what Zora is going to do in the near future, because Zora has not been fucking around. Zora has been practicing, and remember, this is 6 months ago. Now Zora is going to be an absolute badass. Zora claims to Magna he's also looking for the strongest version of himself, and he tells him, I will teach you how I do it. So pretty much, this is where we're going to need the official translations. But basically, what the Heart Kingdom do, they do it on the go. They create mana method using words, etc, with a lot of tremendous magic power, and because of the fact that they use a lot of magic power, those spells only last a few seconds, but they do insane amounts of damage. But what Zora does is create the same things they do much slower, so they Zora can't create this on the go, but using very little magic compared to the very vast amount of magic the Heart Kingdom uses, Zora's able to create complex formulas that wouldn't be possible if you were to just create it out of hand. Now, obviously, this is going to require the official translation, so as always, please be sure to be here on Sunday's live stream, because honestly, I really don't understand a lot of it. But basically, too much magic power, you can create it on the go. Very little magic power, you can create complex formulas, but they obviously require much more training and much more knowledge. But anyway, going on, Zora says, I will teach you how to do it. He then hands Magna a magic pen item, which honestly, I want to see more magic items in the Black Clover verse. We've seen a few across the story, but we definitely do need to see more. And then Magna just goes to practice, blowing himself up a few times. Honestly, quite a few times. He looks very, very scared, even drawing on the floor. And he eventually comes up with his own solution. And obviously, this was 6 months ago. So for the last 6 months, Magna has been practicing the exact same skill over and over and over again. Magna really has the dedication, and the Soul Chain Deathmatch shows that never giving up and hard work really does pay the bills. With that being said, guys, I do just want to say thank you all so much for supporting these videos. Be sure to smash that like button if you enjoy these videos, and let's continue. So we go back into the present, Secret Flame Magic Soul Chain Deathmatch. And basically, we know this from last week. The chain connects between two people and adds their magic power together and equally divides by 2. And they both now have the exact same amount of magic power. Now remember, this is magic power, not magic. So Dante still has his body magic and gravity magic, and Magna only has a very, very, very upgraded version of his flame magic. Now, one thing that was interesting and confirms to us what we all thought last week is that if you detach the chain forcibly, apparently you lose your mind and you go entirely crazy. So this is a death match. And also, Zora claims that any outside disturbance will permanently damage both the clients. And it looks like Dante's even scared enough to not forcibly break this, because I personally thought Dante would forcibly break this, but it looks like this is going to affect him. Magna claims, this is how I fight with my low magic, and he honestly just blasts Dante, blood gushing out of Dante. Dante reforms, gravity magic, heavy infighting, bang! Left hooks Magna. Magna took some serious damage. Magna then throws the one-line cocky line saying, hey, wasn't I allowed to attack freely, Captain? That was honestly so hilarious. Dante tells him to shut up, you filthy thief. The fighting continues. Gravity magic, presence of the Demon King. But with Magna now being so much stronger and their magic powers equalized, Magna is able to fully resist gravity magic, presence of the Demon King. Right hook, bang! Bro, I just want to pause here. This is gonna look so good in the anime. Oh my god, dude. Imagine seeing this in a seasonal quality anime. Just this boxing match, right hook, left hook, right hook, left hook. Oh, this is gonna look so cool, man. Oh my god. I'm honestly so excited for the anime's return. I miss it so much. And obviously, remember, this only transfers magic power, so Dante still has his regeneration. Dante claims, whatever you do, as long as the regeneration of my body exists, you cannot defeat me. Though I do want to pause here. Dante's regeneration was heavily boosted by Lucifero's power, but now that power is being shared between him and Magna, his regeneration has slowed, so there are downsides for Dante. Dante claims crawl on the floor for not knowing your place. Zora then monologues, just standing there looking like an absolute badass, his hands in his pocket. Oh, I love Zora so much. saying you resisted and struggled, you crawled on the floor, and somehow prepared today with the fire that only creates smoke. Even if the opponent is the head of the enemies, Magna dodges Dante's right hook, jumps into the air, Zora monologues, or a demon possessed or an immortal, defeat them. Magna right hook, bang! Dante on the floor. Oh! KO! Now, obviously, this isn't a KO, but oh, that was so satisfying. Magna dodges Dante's right hook, jumps in the air, right hook, bang! Literally floors, levels Dante with the floor. Oh, this was sexy. When I tell you this was sexy, that final panel is fucking sexy. That shit is beautiful. Ah, chef kiss. Obviously, that's the end of the chapter. There is a break next week for those of you that didn't know. Black Clover will be on break next week in Weekly Shonen Jump issue 24. The series will resume in issue 25. There is a few things we need to talk about. First of all, two things could happen. Dante obviously could break the chain. He would suffer the mental damage. This would obviously affect Magna more than Dante, but Dante would regain his 100%. The second thing is, obviously, this spell is new, and Zora said you're going to need to practice a lot. And although he's been practicing for 6 months, only recently has he really got this magic power ready. So, one thing that could happen is the chain could break because he's just not yet good enough. But this way that Zora taught him really levels him with the opposition because, wow. Secret Flame Magic, Soul Chain, Deathmatch. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you all so much for making it this far into the video. Be sure to be there on Sunday's live stream. I'll see you then. My name is James, as always. Peace!